No need to fear, it's only Gallus in the ear. Aye guys, welcome back to another Nxt 2.0 review. And we have it. It's fucking the day. Well, not the day, but it's a few nights after Worlds Collide. And whoa, brother, testify, did we have a shite show for you tonight. Well, I didn't like it. Like, I mean, we're missing out on serious stuff. I feel like the best were Nxt 2.0, to be perfectly honest, but Tyler Bates in the ring. Gallus coming like, here you wee man, you lost the title, you let down the entire United Kingdom, you let Northern Ireland down, you left England down, you let Wales down, but most importantly, son, you let down Scotland. And see, just hearing these guys talk like they're on fucking still game, a bunch of Neds outside in the feeds, I mean, if you get that reference, you get it, if you don't, you don't, but it sounded so out of place. And then Tyler Bates like, well, hold on, didn't yous lose the tag titles as well? And then they're like, that doesn't matter. But I mean, so these guys are having a go at Bate for losing the NXT UK title, but these two, well, this tag team, Gallus lost theirs. Stupid. I mean, Tyler Bates atrocious on the mic. Looks like it's going to be a 3-on-1 beatdown, but out comes Braun Breaker. He comes out and saves him, basically turns around and says, aye, well, it may have been Worlds Collide on Sunday, but it's Worlds Unite the night. And I was like, Braun Breaker showing that he's the best guy out of all these, but then again, it's not exactly hard at this point. But then cut backstage, we've got Pretty Deadly claiming to be the greatest tag team ever. They've got all the belts. I mean, aye, you've got all the belts in a shit company. Well, I'm saying a shit company, a developmental part of the company. I mean, it's not like it. Of course, I mean, it's just what they're going to say. Like, let's not pretend. I mean, you beat Gallus, a bunch of Neds, you know, a bunch of jobbers. We then have Nikki Ash and Doudrop taking on Toxic Attraction. I thought I saw the last of these two this week on Raw. Turns out they're on this. They actually beat Toxic Attraction here. So, like, Gigi Dolan was injured or whatever, and now they're in a match, like, what, a week later? Seems a bit of a mess. Yeah, Doudrop absolutely can't stand the bastard. Apollo Crews then has one of his biggest vignettes. Apollo Crews is actually alright. He's got a bloodshot red eye here. I thought it was actually pretty entertaining for what it was. We then have Wesley taking on JD Madonigan, brother. Oh, brother, testify. Wesley had no chance here. He hits his suplex. Devil something. I can't really remember what the name of it is. 1, 2, 3. As you continue his feud here with Braun Breaker. Aye, sadly is. Then we get like a promo package about next week. It's going to be the 1 year anniversary of NXT 2.0. Mandy Rhodes being on this a lot. She recently posted, like Shawn Michaels did, 96 in the Playgirl cover or whatever. Looking pretty good, can't dispute that. We then have Roxanne Perez versus Miko Satomura, who apparently was on Nitro in the 90s. Does anyone care? No really. Unless your name's like fucking Hulk Hogan, Goldberg, the NW, or Sting. No one gives a fuck what you were doing in Nitro in the 90s. Unless you're actually a bit over on this woman. Well, just ain't. What was she, a Nitro girl? I don't have a Scooby snack, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, Cora Jade then came out after Satomura defeats Perez and cracks Perez with a fucking lead pipe. Oh no! What's going to happen, guys? I'm not 100% sure. We then get like a bunch of promos. This Surfer, it's like, who gives a shit? Pretty Deadly then confront the Creed brothers. It's like, oh my god, get the fucking noose out, please. Tony D and Stacks kind of bury Cameron Grimes, which is an alright segment. And Damon Camp says, man, I was never given the respect. Obviously turned heel or whatever on Sunday. We then have Ricochet defeating Trick Williams. I just don't care for Ricochet, if I'm being perfectly honest, but it looks like he could be getting his North American title shot. And then we have Axiom taking on Nathan Fraser in the first match of their best of 3 series. Who cares for this? Like, what, like, I mean, I know we had Sheamus versus Cesaro, best of 7, and like literally no one did care. I mean, when I say no one, like, I mean practically nobody cared for that. Like, and I mean, that's pretty much what's going on here. But yeah, Carmelo Hayes then says that the WWE Universe will be picking his next opponent. Don't know how that's going to work out. But then we have a few more backstage segments. We've got Kiana James, the secretary. We've got Roxanne Perez. Boring us to death. Then Javier's arguing with security. Of course, the security guy called him a prick a couple of weeks ago, which was kind of funny for what it was. And then, like, the last promo of the night was the Super Diva is set to fire. Is about to set fire to Tuesday night. And then it's Quincy Elliott, this guy, or I don't know, is that what he is? I'm not 100% sure. Basically, turns around and says there's nothing cuter than a boy on a scooter, and he's riding like a moped with his wee helmet on. And where's this going? You know, like, where is this literally going for Quincy Elliott? I don't know where it's going, to be honest. I don't give a shit. I hope his scooter crashes and he's injured for the foreseeable future, especially when I'm watching NXT 2.0, because I just don't care. But yeah, will he debut next week on the 1 year anniversary? It's looking like that. But we have main event time. We've got Braun Breaker and Tyler Bate taking on the Coffee Brothers. Oh, you didn't know. I mean, Braun Breaker's just a fucking step above all these guys, man. Really, like, he really is. JD McConaughey, or whatever you call this guy, is in the crowd throughout this match. And as Bate and Breaker were, like, celebrating after their win, which of course they were going to beat these guys, because of course, Big JD slid into the ring. He took out Breaker, then he battered Bate with his finishing move, the suplex devil shit, whatever you call it, guys. And then he's standing tall. And it's like, what is going on here, man? The Coffee Brothers and fucking Wolfgang Puck in your main event in NXT 2.0. Not 100% sure what is going on, but in terms of a rating out of 10, I'm going to give it a 1. Very lackluster for NXT. Disappointed. Till next time. It's got to be a 1 for me.